First, the highlights. Lagos State Governor, Minister of Education, inaugurate 550-seat auditorium at Lasu Ekpe campus. President Tinubu urges Niger Delta Development Commission to continue delivering life-changing projects. On a foreign scene, a tragic bus crash in Afghanistan kills 79 migrants. And in sport, former Super Eagles striker Brownie Deye retires from professional football. Now the details. I am Akan Usen. Minister of Education Tunji Alausa and Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu have inaugurated the newly constructed 550 capacity Olatunji Bello Auditorium, a state-of-the-art facility at the Lagos State University Lasu Ekpe campus. The auditorium was constructed and donated to Lasu by a full-time commissioner in Lagos and former secretary to the state government, Olatunji Bello, in honor of his 60th birthday celebrated 4 years ago through donations from his friends and close associates. Minister of Education Tunji Alausa, who thanked the donor, said the Tunji Bello Hall will stand as a catalyst for educational transformation, research, technological advancement, and student welfare in line with President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, and pledged to support the Ekpe and Ojo campuses with 5 kVA mini-grid to solve power problems. On his part, Governor Sanwo-Olu, who reiterated his administration's commitment to quality public education, said the building is not just about bricks and mortar, but a legacy of vision, sacrifice, generosity, and educational advancement to millions of young minds now and in the future.
As a government, we have consistently emphasized education is a critical pillar of our development agenda. Under the education and technology component of our Teams Plus agenda, we remain resolute in our commitment to providing world-class infrastructure and opportunities that will provide globally competitive graduates and students that will continue to make Lagos a center of excellence.
Speaking on the rationale behind the project, the donor, Olatunji Bello, who is the Executive Vice Chairman, Chief Executive Officer of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, said it was an appreciation to God and Lagos State for the opportunity to serve in many capacities as a public office holder. He promised that the auditorium will be maintained by a private organization for the next 1 year, while students will have access to free internet service within the hall.
But our faith never went out. The toughest moment being in 2003, early 2004, when the Naira went down and inflation offset all previous accumulations. It meant that the costs were always cheap goods. At the point of buying finishing materials, continue, I had to sell property in Google Estate. Keep the workers to the side.
Earlier in an address of welcome, the Vice Chancellor of LASU, Ibiyemi Tunji Bello, appreciated her spouse for the huge investment and described the edifice as a classical example of individual corporate social responsibility and urged other well-meaning Nigerians to emulate such for rapid development in the education sector.
Let us clearly understand that a building in Lasso is not merely a structure, it is a legacy, a gift to future. Any donation you make will bear your name and stand as an enduring testament to your commitment to educational excellence.
The event was attended by dignitaries including members of the House of Representatives from Ekpe Division, traditional rulers, students, political stalwarts, friends and associates of the donor, as well as a former governor of Ogun State, Olusegun Oshoba. The Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency, LASCOPA, has once again highlighted the importance of food safety as a vital pillar of Public Health and Consumer Protection. This was highlighted at the 3rd Annual Food Safety Conference and Exhibition themed Food Safety Science in Action. The event gathered policymakers, food scientists, entrepreneurs, and consumer rights advocates to address the rising concerns over food handling, hygiene, and health. Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Commerce, Trade and Investment, Olugbemiga Aino, applauded Lascopa's proactive role, stating that food safety must be treated as a shared responsibility across the entire value chain. He expressed confidence that the conference will inform policy decisions and strengthen food safety enforcement in Lagos State. And now to the rest of the stories. President Bola Tinubu has called on the Managing Director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Samuel Ogbuku, to continue executing impactful projects that transform communities, empower youth, and inspire hope across the Niger Delta region. The president's message was delivered in Abuja by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, during Ogbuku's 50th birthday celebration and book launch. The two books titled Strategies and Imperative for Developing Niger Delta and Rethinking the Niger Delta were authored by Ogbuku, reflecting his vision and strategy for sustainable development in the region. President Tinubu praised Ogbuku for his service and commitment. He urged the NDDC leadership to remain focused on delivering projects that bring real-life change to the lives of people in the region. The International Council for Ifa Religion has called on President Tinubu to give national recognition to traditional religion adherents by declaring August 20 and 21 as public holidays to mark Isheshe Day. The Council's President Fayemi Fakayode, in a statement, said such a move will promote religious equality and acknowledge the cultural heritage of millions of Nigerians who practice the traditional faith. The appeal comes as Oyo, Lagos, Ogun, and Osun state governments declared August 20 a public holiday in honor of this year's Isheshe Day celebration. Fakayode also urged governors of Ekiti, Ondo, Kwara, Kogi, Edo, and Delta states to emulate their counterparts by officially recognizing the annual celebrations. Now to foreign news. A traffic accident in western Afghanistan has claimed the lives of at least 79 people, including 17 children. The crash occurred in Herat province when a bus carrying Afghan migrants recently deported from Iran collided with a truck and a motorcycle before catching fire. Authorities say everyone on board the bus was killed, along with 2 people from the other vehicles involved. Most of the victims were believed to be Afghans, forcibly returned from Iran, where deportations of undocumented migrants have intensified in recent months. Taliban's Director of Information and Culture in Herat, Ahmadullah Motaki, confirmed this and described the incident as one of the deadliest road tragedies in the region in recent memory. The bus was reportedly headed to Kabul when the collision occurred. And now sports. Former Super Eagles forward Brown Ideye has officially announced his retirement from professional football at age 36. The announcement was made on social media, where Ideye expressed deep regret for his career, describing it as a journey filled with incredible joy, sad days, lifelong friendships, and unforgettable memories. Ideye last featured for Eyimba, Nigeria's 9-time Premier Football League champions. His journey to stardom began in 2007 when he represented Nigeria at the FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Canada. That's all for the news at 4. Ensure the registration mark on your vehicle is clear and visible at all times. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. On X at Traffic Radio 961. Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961, on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. Visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. You can also listen to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM live on My Lagos app for timely updates. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration organized a mentorship seminar for over 1,000 youths on the theme Agripreneur Strategy for Wealth Creation? You can get more details on the Lagos State government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Minister of Education Tunji Alausa and Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu have inaugurated the newly constructed 550 capacity Olatunji Bello Auditorium, a state-of-the-art facility at the Lagos State University LASU Ekpe campus. President Bola Tinubu has called on the managing director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Samuel Ogbuku, to continue executing impactful projects that transform communities, empower youth, and inspire hope across the Niger Delta region. We also told you that a traffic accident in western Afghanistan has claimed the lives of at least 79 people, including 17 children. And in sport, former Super Eagles forward Brown Ideye has officially announced his retirement from professional football at age 36. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adirayo Idowolaya. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good evening.
Lagos traffic, a challenge we faced, but now we have a solution, a better pace. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.